That's all the dating apps were, man, dodging different levels of freaks. I met a lot of guys that were into being dominated by women. Girl, no. Those men are impossible to get rid of. Because you can't tell them to get lost, they're into it. Can't be like, get the hell away from me. Yes, mistress. No! They're like the cockroaches of the dating world. You can't get rid of them. You just gotta make them useful. Be like, go get my dry cleaning, loser. He's like, yes, mistress, exactly. I remember there was one guy I was dating for a little bit. He wanted me to stay over, like spend the night, but he had a sleep apnea machine. And I was like, how are you gonna make a move? You cannot Darth Vader your way into my pants. I can't, like, I will be your baby father. No, you won't, boo-boo, no, you won't. I was on all of the apps, too. I was on Tinder, I was on Bumble, I was on J-Swipe. That's the Jewish one. I thought it was for if you wanted to date a Jewish guy. Apparently, it's also so they can date Jewish women. Whoops. I got duped by a lot of those dating apps because someone taught guys about high angles and filters, and now they're using our tricks against us, ladies. How's that gonna work, man? I don't look like how I'm supposed to look. You don't look like how you're supposed to look. How are we gonna find each other at this restaurant? Like, now we're just both sitting here thinking we got stood up. Looking for someone that don't exist. Those are weird times, man. A lot of girls would use filters that had like the animal filters from Snapchat on their like profiles that have like bunny rabbit ears or little kitty cat nose. I never did that because I didn't want no freak showing up. Right, some guy shows up like, hey, did you bring them ears though? I'm saying, you look mad good as a rabbit. I met my husband at a time in my singlehood where I was fully ready to be a hoe. Let me explain. Every woman reaches that point in her singlehood where she gives up on the pursuit for a relationship and she waves the white flag of wholeness. And she's like, I can't do this no more. And I was getting ready to work on a cruise ship. I met my husband on a cruise ship, so he's 90. I'm trying to get that paper. I was getting ready to do comedy on this cruise ship, and I got on that ship with hoe in my heart. And then the first day on that ship, I see the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life, and I had a crush on him instantly. And I was like, no! I was supposed to be a hoe.
So my friends think I should date online, right? And it's normal now. It's not just for weirdos in the basement breathing through their mouth, you know what I mean? It's normal people now. Apparently the new statistic is 1 out of 5 relationships will get together online. Fantastic. So I go to a couple of those websites, you know what I mean? Like Match.com or whatever. And you gotta fill out that bio of who you are, 30 words or less, you know what I mean? But it's all lies, because you wanna sound exciting and good, right? So the first thing they do is they ask you to list your hobbies. And as I mentioned, I have no hobbies. So I lied, and I said that my hobbies were running and playing squash. It's more like running to get more squash. What seriously? For carbs? I'll knock you down. Get out of my way. It's all lies, all right? And even the one question that you think you know the answer to, the sexual orientation question, do you remember when it was easy? Do you remember when there was like just 2 options for sexual orientation? Now in the year 2011, there's like 17 different options now. Seriously? There's one you can just be gay on Tuesdays if you want. I'm serious. Super fun. But there's also a new one. It's not not so new. The metrosexual, have you heard of that? It's kind of an older term now, but it's something that they coined years ago for guys that live in the city, an urban center. So they say men that live in, in an urban center, they get a little feminized by the culture and the fashion. So they call that metrosexual. I think that's cute. I'd like to have a new topic, a new category for me and all the girls, above 35, still single. So with your help, I would like to be known as a retrosexual, which basically means that I haven't had sex in 20 years, and I like to do it to 80s music. Huh? Right? Yes. Who's hungry like the wolf? Me? Oh, fuck, seriously? I'll do the reflex, don't make me. I'll do it right now. Loves the battlefield, God bless. All right, okay, so dating online, here we go. Okay, so a lot of these little bios, you know what I mean? You have to fill out all this information, and one of the first things they want you to put is your age, right? So the first thing, you think, great, I know this one. Age is easy, I can answer that. But according to my mother, I'm too old. She's like, you cannot put your honest age on there. Men don't want to date old women, all right? Now, this is my message for the men, okay? Seriously, guys, start dating older girls, okay? Seriously, honestly, yeah, right? I don't know if you know this, but once we turn around 35, what we're looking for in a man starts to relax a little bit. Do you know that? 'Cause do you remember being 20? Do you remember being 20 and you thought you were gonna meet your soulmate? Do you remember? Oh yeah. Keep waiting. He's coming. Really, seriously, soulmate. Because I remember when I was 20, I used to think to myself, when I meet my soulmate, oh my God, and when we kiss, it is gonna be like fireworks. We're gonna be together forever. That was 20. Do you see? Now at my age, I gotta tell you, romance is over at my age. Seriously. At this point, I just want to be pushed over and pounded. That is it. I'm serious. Kiss me. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I don't need your last name. I'm gonna do write you a letter. People, come on. Do you understand? Please, not looking for a pen pal. Do you see what I'm saying? I have enough Facebook friends. Thanks very much, everybody. Come on. And a lot of times you have to put a picture on the website, right? If you don't put a picture on, no one talks to you. You have to, right? And then even when you put a picture, they want you to put your body type, to describe your body type in words, okay? But you can't type it in yourself. The websites always give you options, okay? So once they start describing a woman with my proportions, the websites start to get a little stupid. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to make it sound fun and funny. So some of my favorites, all right? They like to call me, and I'm quoting, they like to call me pleasantly plump. Here's something. Call me plump, and it will not be pleasant, I'll tell you that much right now. Another one is husky is another one. Husky? Are you kidding? I'm not even totally sure what husky means, you know what I mean? But I am not gonna pull your sled. No, I'm not.
I actually love being 34. I love my 30s, which is because it's a different set of confidence, I feel. You know what I mean? When I was in my 20s, yeah, I was confident. I had that cute confidence where I was like, oh my God, I'm so cute. You're so cute. We're so cute. But if I got all dressed up and I would walk down the street and some guy would catcall me, I'd be like, you're disgusting. This is not for you. That is not why I got dressed up. But now, in my 30s, if guys catcall me, I'm like, oh my God, still? Thank you. Thanks so much. That's exactly why I got dressed up. Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm getting older. Yeah. So I had to stop doing certain things. Thank God I have a supportive group of girlfriends to help me through this time. Which, by the way, I think girlfriends are so essential. Every woman should have her solid set of girlfriends. Ladies, you need chick friends. You need them. They're your support system. And they'll support you no matter what. You could be crying over a breakup that you caused. Doesn't matter. They're still on your side. You could be sitting there but I cheated on him. They'll be like, no, girl, he made you cheat. Don't put this on you. Don't put this on you. We never liked him anyway. There were certain things I had to stop doing, though, with some of my girlfriends. With my younger girlfriends, I had to stop shopping with them because they all go to young people's stores. You know what I mean? They all go to, Forever 21, which is a great store. It's a great name for a store, too. I want to be 21 forever. Forever. I just can't lie to myself and go in that store. You know what I mean? You reach a certain age, I can't go into that store anymore. And I hate when I see 45-year-old women walking out of that store. I'm like, give me the bag. Give me the bag and walk over to JCPenney like a grown-up. I'll meet you there. There's a sale on cardigans. I do have girlfriends
that are my age, that are in their 30s, and they lie about their age. And a lot of my girlfriends are like, oh my God, I can't believe you say your real age on stage. Why would you do that? Why would you say your real age? And I'm like, because it doesn't stop the process if I lie. I don't know if you know how this works. Plus, I can't lie about my age because I'm not that good at math. Yeah, someone's gonna catch me with that one. They're gonna be like, what year were you born? Hold that thought. I could do it the cheater's way. I have a girlfriend that does it the cheater's way, where she goes, 30's the new 20. 40's the new 30. I'm like, what kind of math are you doing? I don't understand how this works in your head. Really? Because I don't see any 20-year-olds walking around going, oh my God, I'm 10. Guys, this new math system is really messing me up. There's nothing wrong with it. I feel like if you accept your age and not lie to yourself, there's a beauty in that. There's a beauty in accepting it. I have another girlfriend who's now calling herself a cougar. Yeah. Yes. She's like, I'm a cougar. I'm like, you're an idiot. Don't talk in public. Because let me just explain, ladies. I don't know what this fascination is with older women that date younger guys and giving this a name. If you're an older woman that dates a younger guy, I don't judge you. I don't run your life. Do what you got to do. Just don't liken yourself to a predatory animal. How does that even sound appealing? That one day you will be so hard up for man meat that you have to hunt it. And you gotta hunt the younger ones because their legs are weaker and they don't run as fast. Little baby calf. I'm not even a cougar. I think I'm like Bobcat on the spectrum. But I was actually recently hit on by a 19-year-old. No. It wasn't sexy. I wish I could say it was sexy. It's not. Here's what happened. Okay, I'm on the bus. All my fun stories happen on New York City subway systems. And this kid comes up to me, and I could see him. You know how you can feel when somebody's about to hit on you? Like, it was like, da-na, da-na. I was like, don't do this. Because I could see him out of the corner of my eye. He's all thugged out. He's like, baggy pants, baggy shirt, like a fitted cap. And here's how I know I'm changing. The second I noticed him, I became maternal. Like, I saw him and I just wanted to iron his clothes and like help him out. I was like, this youth needs me. So he came up to me, and I have to give him credit. He approached me with such confidence. He came up to me, he was like, I'm saying, Ma, let me get your phone number. And I was like, no. He's like, why come I can't get your number? Well, let's start with breaking down that sentence, because that is your first clue. So then I said, you know what? I think I'm too old for you. He said, how old are you? So I said, 34, and you could see the damn in his face. Like it was the oldest age he'd ever heard of in his life. And he couldn't fathom how I made it 34 years on this earth. And then he tried to backpedal. He was like, I'm saying, Ma, you don't look 34. And I was like, well, thank you. Should I have like a hump and a lazy eye to help you out? And next time he sees a girl with a hump, oh, she 34. That's when they get they hump.